If you were to travel along the Little Western, past beaches and towns, you would wound up at the Arlesdale Railway, home to the smallest engines on Sodor. The engines on the line consist of Mike, a hot-tempered red engine, Rex, a smart and chatty green engine, Bert, a hard-working engine, and Frank, a trackside maintenance diesel. The four engines work together to take passenger trains and ballast trains along the river line. However, sometimes the work was too much for them, and they seemed to always be needing help. Their controller, Mr. Duncan, had been watching the situation and had bought a new engine to help out. He arrived one morning to tell the engines the news. "Good news, gentlemen. I have got a new engine to help with your work. Their name is Sigird, and they should be expected now." Alongside came a two-toned blue diesel. They had a cheerful smile as they rolled in. "Hello, you four. I am super glad to meet you." "Hello. Good to meet you. Welcome to our railway." "Oh, finally, another diesel, just what we needed for this line. Hallelujah!" Hello. "Now, Sigrid, I want you to do the ballast runs. It would benefit these engines a ton." "Ballast? But, sir, I'm a passenger engine. I don't do ballast runs." "That starts today. Now get a move on." Sigrid decided not to argue further and collected her train. As the new diesel rolled along the line, Sigrid thought about their silly train. Maybe if I go a little faster, it won't be so bad. So Sigrid began to speed up. They arrived at the mines early. The workmen were surprised. "We weren't expecting you this early." "I guess I am just that good then." Sigrid decided to put the plan even further into action. Could you please work quickly? There's a large section of track that needs to be filled in, and it's for the standard gauge engines. It's very important." "Not to worry, we'll help you out." The workmen worked fast and got the train ready in a record amount of time. Sigrid then backed down onto the train and hurried back faster than ever before. The train arrived very early to the station. So early, the trucks on the standard gauge line hadn't been prepared. Mr. Duncan was very pleased. "Wow, I'm very impressed, Sigrid. If this keeps up, then I can trust you on passenger trains." "Oh, thank you, sir." For the next few days, Sigrid raced back to the mines where the workmen loaded the cars. Each time there was a new excuse, but all Sigrid cared about was pulling passenger trains. This made the little diesel very careless. One day, the load was larger than usual. "Careful," cautioned a workman. "This load weighs more than usual. I suggest not going the speed you were going when you came in." Yes, of course." And the diesel engine rolled away. Sigrid had to slow down at a signal labeled danger. But even though Sigrid's brakes came on, the heavy train made them go past the signal and onto the open line. "Oh no, help!" The emergency brakes came on, but it still didn't make any difference against the heavy cars. Sigrid raced on the line and frightened Frank and the workmen. "Slow down!" cried Frank. "The tracks aren't set for you!" The tracks indeed weren't set. The points had been set to go to the ballast chute. Engines need to go behind the freight cars, so there was enough room for the ballast cars. Sigrid was in front of the cars and was in danger. Sigrid swapped onto the line and braced herself. Sigrid sat in a train meant for Donald, just below the chute. Soon Douglas arrived with a breakdown train to put them on the rails again. Mr. Duncan wasn't too pleased. "I understand why you couldn't stop, Sigrid. What I do not understand is that you lied to the workers at the mines about all these different things. What do you have to say? Sigurd told them everything. Needless to say, Mr. Duncan decided, you won't be pulling passengers now. When you are back from checking over, you will be strictly on ballast duties until I see actual improvement. Understood? Yes, sir. Sigurd worked harder than ever, and soon enough, Mr. Duncan trusted Sigurd to pull passenger trains. Sigurd now knows not to tell lies to make work faster, as the work is important, and that she must work even if she isn't pulling passengers.